EduRec's 6th annual fundraising gala. So we are here. This is the silent auction table. And we're going to tell you about item number 1. This is the Samsung 55-inch color TV with the crystal processor. It's 4K. Listen, if you guys don't want this item, I'll take it. I'll take it to my house and I will use it religiously. So this item is valued at $500. The starting bid is $400. I need you guys to go ahead and sign up, get registered so you can go ahead and place your bid. You have until 7 o'clock to make your bid on this awesome item. This is donated compliments of Mathis Brothers Furniture. We appreciate you over at Mathis Brothers for always being supporters of what we're doing right here at EduRec. So remember, go to edurectulsa.com to sign up and to register for this amazing 55-inch color TV. We also have here item number 102, these amazing shoes. So these are created by M3 Legacy Creations by Matt. Let's go the other way. So Maxiana is donating these pair of Jordans. They're replica Jordan 1s. They're handcrafted, crocheted by her very own hands. She worked really hard to create these. These are custom. You're not gonna see anybody with these on, okay? I'm gonna have to get me a pair with my colors, which are purple. She knows I love purple, but anyway. So these shoes are valued at $100. However, the starting bid on these today is $75. Now, mind you, these are custom. So when you actually win this item, then you will have to send in your size and your colors, and Matiana will take care of you. She's gonna make sure that you get those approximately 6 weeks from today. So who wouldn't want a pair of those? I do. I'm going to get some. So yeah, we got to support her. So Matiana was one of our very first EduRec kids. She had her very first birthday party with us. She was one of our first EduRec Bears, and now she's all grown and about to go off to college. So we've got to support her. And from what I understand, Matiana is selling these shoes so that she can pay her own deposit into college. What better reason to support than that, right? Check out the tongues. The tongues actually have the EduRec logo on them. Isn't that awesome? So this is item number 102 by M3 Legacy Creations by Matt. So make sure that you go ahead and you place your order for these awesome shoes. You'll love it. I mean, you're just gonna love it. We also have here item 103, which is going to be rustic cuffs. We have these beautiful sets of rustic cuffs, which were actually donated by our friend Jill Donovan over at Rustic Cuff. Thank you, Jill, for supporting us. You know, she supported us the last several years when we did the EduRec Gala by offering us these bracelets. These bracelets are actually an $85 value. They are actually starting at $50. $50, that is a bargain. So I need you to place your bid at edurectulsa.com. So go ahead and place your bid for these amazing bracelets. We have these sets sitting here. They're awesome. You don't want to miss it. There are pictures of them on the website. That's at edurectulsa.com. We also have the World One Development custom professional website. So these are for all of the people who are wanting to go ahead and set up their own business. If you have a business and you don't have a website, guess what? You don't exist in today's society. You gotta have a website. So we're gonna offer that for you. So we're gonna be offering the Black Wall Street Centennial Special, which is gonna be offered by World One Development's Business Incubator Program, which is coming soon. The goal is to help entrepreneurs create a professional online presence for a fraction of the cost. This is a $1,750 value. The starting bid is $500. So listen, guys, for $500, a $500 starting bid, you can get into today's times with your own website. So remember, go to edurectulsa.com. Now I think we got some special people out on the red carpet that we need to check in with.
Live, look at him. Chris, how you feeling tonight, my friend?
Feeling absolutely amazing. You got the saxophone in the background. You got the beautiful food. I can smell it right now. May need to cut this short just to go get something to eat. It smells great, man. It's great. A lot of work's been done, but you know what? A lot more work needs to be done from here. So if see this right now, jump online, go ahead and check out the silent auction. And thanks for having me, Charles. Just amazing stuff, mate. Amazing stuff.
We are live all around the world.
Around
You got to
the
tell
world?
the people, we live all around
How
the
about
world.
England?
England.
Yeah.
England, if they're in England, hit them on your phone, text them, say, jump on.
Let me text
We
the queen
live.
real quick. Let me text the queen. All right,
Tell the
text her.
queen.
All right, nice one. She's good to go.
Tell her Charles Harper said hi, all the
Okay.
way here in Tulsa, North Tulsa, too.
North Tulsa.
Okay,
Excellent.
congratulations.
Thank you,
Much
Charles.
love. We're going to have a good night. Glad that your family is here.
Yeah, thank you so much to everybody. Appreciate the opportunity to be here. And hey, let's get it going.
Our Servant Heart Award winner, Chris Master, he's here.
Appreciate you.
We are live here with Senator Kevin Matthews right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For everybody that's streaming in live from all over the world, this young man here does a lot in the community. He's at the 6th Annual EduRec Fundraising Gala. Senator Matthews, you're looking good. How do you feel and what do you think about tonight?
I feel like EduRec is one of the most premier organizations in our community, serving our youth and everybody in the community. And tonight, we're going to be honoring those individuals that support you. I'm one of your biggest supporters. Some of the greatest ones are going to be acknowledged tonight, and you need to pay attention because these are the people that make it happen right here in historic Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You heard it first here with Senator Kevin Matthews. Welcome, have a good time. We got the red carpet. It's going to continue just for you.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Charles Harper. We're live right here at the 6th Annual EduRec Fundraising Gala here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're streaming live all around the world. We are here with the founders of EduRec, the ones that got this whole thing started, none other than the world famous Bishop Melvin Cooper and First Lady Joyce Cooper. What does this night mean to you both?
Well, I don't know about all that, but let me just say I am so thankful to be here. I look forward to every year of this event because this is a special time to be able to celebrate and to honor special people who have done an excellent, awesome job in the community. So that's excitement in itself. So I'm just so glad to be here, and I hope everybody will join in and be able to watch us tonight because this is powerful.
Absolutely. They said behind every great man is a great woman. And that's none other than First Lady Joyce Cooper. She's here. She looks beautiful. What do you want to say to the people all around the world for having something great like EduRec after 8 years?
I would just like to say hello, everybody. And I am just so excited about everything that everyone has put into the community. And I am just so excited. Can't ever say thank you enough for what they have poured into the community to make the success today. Without that, we would not be here tonight. So congratulations to all the honorees on tonight. And we also thank the powerhouses that are behind this, Charles Harper and Damali Wilson. We appreciate them so much and all of their staff that helps to make everything come together. We couldn't do it without you all. Thank you, guys.
All right, you heard it from the First Lady. Like I said, behind every great man is a great woman, and you heard how she laid it down. It was awesome. CEO and President and Vice President. We're going to have a good time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bless you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
That's Burl Tarbert, our saxophonist. All right, so we're going to get through some more of these items here. So you see these awesome baskets. These baskets are from Tanzania. These items were actually made by a company over in Tanzania, which actually employs people with disabilities. That's the one thing I love about EduRec is that we always are able to create exciting relationships with people who are doing extraordinary things globally and around the country. So these baskets came to us by way of Mainsprings, which is an organization here locally, and they also work internationally. So these are handcrafted items. You'll see some of the beadwork here on some of these items. There's just a hodgepodge of purses, earrings, jewelry, letter openers, just all kinds of stuff. There's instruments in here, just a lot of stuff that's made, and the profits are being reinvested back into the community. There are 5 baskets with various handmade items. This is valued valued at $300. This is valued at $300. The starting bid is $100. So there are 5 of these awesome baskets. Now, you get the items in the basket. We're keeping our baskets. Just want to let you know that. Baskets belong to Miss Damali. Okay, and so we're going to move on to our next item. The final item that you can bid on, well, actually, there's 2. So the 36th Street North Event Center, we're going to be giving away this awesome room, which is actually valued at $1,800. Plus, we're going to give you a DJ, lights, tables, chairs, and 1 security guard and sound. Now, some restrictions do apply, and we'll let you know what that is, but that is going to be a package valued at $4,000. Starting bid is $900. $900, guys, so you cannot beat it. So if you're getting ready to have a wedding, a birthday party, like a milestone birthday party, if you're having a quinceañera, or whatever that is, this is going to be the perfect place for you to be able to have that event. And it's going to be at a discount. What better thing to do than that is have a discount. Additionally, we have these Quick Trip cards here. We have some $200 Quick Trip cards. We also have $50 cards and $100 cards. They're going at half value. That's going to be the starting bid for those. So, guys, there's plenty here for you to be able to start bidding on at edurectulsa.com. That's edurectulsa.com. So make sure you place your bid. You know, rustic cups, custom-made slippers with the Edurect logo on them, or whatever logo you choose. Tanzania, gifts from Tanzania, or this 55-inch color TV, which is 4K. It's, you know, equipped with Netflix and YouTube and Hulu. It's a smart TV, you know. Why wouldn't you want that? $400 is the starting bid. So make sure you go to edurectulsa.com to start placing your bids for all of these items. You have until 7 o'clock. Let me look. So you got about another 33 minutes or so to go ahead and place your bids. So go ahead and get those bids in. Again, that's at edurectulsa.com. You should be able to go ahead and place your bid. So, okay, so now we're going to punt this back over to Charles and see who is out on the red carpet.
We are live here with none other than Bentham Todd, streaming live all over the world, right here at the Edurect 6th Annual Fundraising Gala. It's a beautiful night of excellence. Mr. Bentham Todd is one of our presenters for Michael Todd. TC Nation stand up from all around the world. What do you think about tonight?
Man, it is a beautiful event that you guys have put on so far, man. I'm super excited to be part of the things that are happening with the community. And what you guys do in the community is so important. So to be able to come out here, represent TC Nation, as well as Pastor Mike and the different people that are associated, we're very excited to be here. And it's beautiful in there, man. So super excited.
He's super excited. You heard it right here live. I tell you what, we'll come back because he's going to receive the Community Changer Award. So make sure you stay tuned in, and we'll be coming right back live. Mr. Bentham, have a great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 6th annual EduRec Fundraising Gala, a night of excellence. Live from the 36th Street North Event Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hosted by Ramal Brown. Tonight's honorees are Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, Chris Mathurin, Frank Field, and Pastor Michael Todd. This evening's entertainment includes saxophonist Earl T. Also, a special guest performance by Eris Dance Company. And a special live performance by Wise Moves Dance Academy. Tonight's cuisine is provided by Celebrity Chef to the Stars, John Chef J. Davis, and the EduRec Eats First Place Champion, Tajune Crutcher. Get ready for a night of excellence right here. Live from the 6th annual EduRec Fundraising Gala. Sponsored by the following: Transformation Church, Ramsey Industries, First Bank of Owasso, Quick Trip, Mathis Brothers Furniture, Rustic Cuffs, World One for Christ Family Life Ministries, and more. Please welcome your master of ceremony for the evening, Ramal Brown.
Thank you, everybody. We welcome you right here to EduRec Tulsa in the beautiful city of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We welcome you guys here today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 6th annual EduRec Fundraiser Gala, live at 36th Street North. We have people from all across the globe watching us right here, and we have our family right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tonight is all about excellence and community service. Whether it's going the extra mile to positively affect the youth of our community or provide resources, we take this time out to recognize and appreciate people like Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, the founder of Terrence Crutcher Foundation, whose an avid pursuit of justice reform has gained a national attention on her quest for justice of the foundation. Let's give a hand for Dr. Tiffany Crutcher. Yes. Also, someone like Frank Field. This is an amazing guy with an amazing heart, and I just met his wife, and man, they make a dynamic duo. So Frank Field, he's contributed so much. I heard that. She loves her husband. I love that. She's like, that's my man. And the continued support of EduRec Youth has changed the lives of countless EduRec attendees. So let's give a hand for Frank Field as well, my guy. And then that's Chris Mathurin, man. This guy comes with a lot of energy. I love his energy. He actually began his support of EduRec through the EduRec Tulsa Bears basketball program. He started out by coaching and mentoring youth. So let's give a hand for Chris as well. And last but not least, we're here to also honor Pastor Michael Todd. Not only is he the senior pastor of Transformation Church, but he has a heart for his community and always looking for an opportunity to sow seeds in our youth as the same community that he grew up in, man. So let's give a hand for Pastor Michael Todd as well. Yes. And if you know one thing about these individuals, they just, that I just mentioned, they serve with excellence and just they have an attitude of excellence, and I appreciate that about all of our people here tonight. So tonight is just that, a night of excellence, from the performers to our honorees and EduRec, with EduRec's 6th annual fundraising gala, and we'll showcase nothing but the best, man. So I got to give a big shout out to Pastor Michael Todd. I always watch him on our sermons quite often, and I love when he, can you bring that camera over here? I love when he brings that camera and he talks to the camera like this right here. I always wanted to do this, Pastor Mike, so I know he's on his way. But if you ever watch this and you're watching this online, I always wanted to do this. You are part of week 1,246 of Anchored. I'm not the great impressionist, but I always wanted to do that in my lifetime, all right? So I definitely had to show him love. So big shouts out to Pastor Michael Todd, all right? So we take the time out to recognize and appreciate people like Dr. Tiffany Crutcher and so many others that have served in this community. So don't be shy. This is a fundraising gala. So what we need you to do is to pull that bag out. If you don't know what the bag is, it's okay. It's like your credit card, like your checkbook, or if you have cash. That's what we say to us young folks. We say pull out the bag, all right? So it has all your cash in there. So, but the reason that we're asking you to pull out the bag is to give back to a program such as EduRec. It means so much to our community, and it impacts so many lives within North Tulsa and the surrounding areas as well. No amount is too large, no amount is too small. You can always make your donation monthly, quarterly, annually. We just make it as simple as possible for you guys to do that. Second, there's a way. We also have a silent auction before you. As you can see online, you saw the silent auction with Damali Wilson. Bidders, you can go online, and if you're still interested, you can get some of those items actually on our website. We also have a live studio audience here as well, and if you guys would like to also make a bid, we have a card right in front of you. You put your phone there, you pull out your camera, and it'll send you right to the link, and it'll be so easy. So now seriously, now that we got all of that out the way, let's get this show started. Are you guys ready? All right. Well, our first group of entertainers go by the name of Wise Moves Dance Academy. These talented young ladies and their director, Ms. Michael Wise, utilized the EduRec Dance Studio for many years to practice with the talent. So dance is a huge form of self-expression for a lot of our youth in EduRec. We always encourage our youth to follow their dreams and to never give up. So please welcome our phenomenal group of dancers, Wise Moves Dance Academy. Let's give them a hand, everybody, as they get prepared here as we come along. Once again, you can also give online. Go to www.edurectulsa.com and make sure you go to the website and give. We also have a tab at the top of our website where you can actually give. And also, we also have our table where you can make a bid, our silent auction. We also have a link for you to go there as well, all right? Once again, we have our beautiful and amazing dancers of Wise Dance Academy here in Tulsa. Let's give them a hand one more time, guys.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
sorry I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell, but I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell, I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell. When that Pharaoh chariot comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell, but I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell, I'll meet you in the morning. I'm bound for the promised land, on the other side of Jordan, bound for the promised land. I'm sorry I'm gonna leave you. Farewell, oh farewell, but I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell, oh, I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell, oh, I'll meet you in the morning. Farewell, oh farewell.
What happens when destiny separates you from everything you've ever known? When your family had one expectation and one road and everyone does it this way, and God's placed something in your spirit that separates you from the very people who are supposed to understand you. I want to talk about the 3 elements of destiny. The first one is that destiny separates you.
Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. I was
always in the lead. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. B-E-A-U-T-Y-E. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, thought she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair Regine. Turn to the max, can't forget Maxine. Refer to me as a goddess, I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony antibiotics. Black people win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta despise it? Rich in the mind, that's why I'm making deposits. Carry all the power, it's time to realize it.
Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow.
Let's give another hand for Wise Dance Academy here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wise Moves Dance Academy. Oh man, we're so excited to have you guys here. We have people from all across the globe watching us right here at 36 Event Center, and I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal event because you can help so many children to come to life and to come to know Christ in their life by giving a donation to EduRec Tulsa. So make sure you go to edurectulsa.com and make sure you find that donation tab, and I'm telling you, you can change so many lives and so many destinies. So I know some know that, of course, 2020 was a tough year for so many, only because there was a pandemic that happened, and it challenged a lot of us. So across the region, it was just a weird time. So everything in the cupboard was gone because the kids were eating it all, and you guys were off of work for a little while, and just so many challenges that have happened in your lives personally. But EduRec had to fight through it. They had to come up with an idea, and the light bulb came on. EduRec Eats was born. It's a virtual cooking competition with over 50 kids, and they will submit their entry videos and begin the process of elimination in an intense 7-week of the young chefs from all across the metro area competing for the top spot as a grand prize winner of EduRec Eats Cooking Competition. And today we have the grand prize winner here today. Her name is Tajane Crutcher. Let's give a hand for Tajane Crutcher. Yes. And we also have the greatest chef that I personally know is Chef Jay. Let's give it up for Chef Jay, everybody, as well. So, Tajane, how does it feel to be the grand champion of such a great program?
It feels amazing.
Yeah. So through the challenges and everything during the pandemic, you had an opportunity to be a part of this great program. Why did you choose this program to participate in?
First, I chose it because, one, I love to cook. A lot of my family members cook, and I just felt like this would be something great to show one of my talents.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite dishes that you like to cook?
One of my favorite things to cook is I love pasta.
Pasta.
So I love to cook chicken spaghetti or shrimp Alfredo.
Oh, wow.
Or, things like that.
I'm just doing top ramen. That's all I know how to do is just put the little seasoning in there. So you're a way better cook than I am, girl. Chef Jay, how you doing, sir?
I'm blessed.
Good. So Chef Jay, he was a part of our great organization, our great program and contest with EduRec Eats. Chef Jay, talk a little bit about the challenges that a lot of these young chefs had to face and some of the great food that you saw.
Well, I mean, starting off, it's hard, to go into a field, culinary field. Culinary field is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy at all.
Right.
It's hard, to get started. Especially if you're starting at the bottom,
yes,
which I did, my father did, but so many challenges because you're dealing with so many people, and when you're starting off,
yes,
so it's really easy to lose yourself, so it's better to be able to sit back and look at the big picture. So, just like, when you decide to, take your culinary to the next level, there's going to be people, there's going to be blocks in front of you. Well, you have to just stay with yourself Don't let anybody get in the way with you.
Yes.
As far as the food,
Yeah.
you know, you guys are doing a great job. I mean, you've caught on
Thank
to
you.
this, and I'll eat in your
I
restaurant.
know, right? She's
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tajane. Let's give a hand for Chef Jay, everybody. Let's talk a little bit about this creme brulee that we have here, just how you guys prepared this.
Oh yeah, well, it's so this is the creme brulee. It's made with the vanilla bean, the heavy whipping cream, the egg yolks, and you know, it basically is a vanilla custard. It's one of the most famous custards there is and stuff. Tajane, it's going to be crystallizing them for you guys today.
Wow.
And with the powdered sugar and the blueberries and raspberries and everything stuff. And now this thing over here.
Yeah.
This is a garlic encrusted pecan smoked prime
Oh,
rib.
wow.
Just
He just
FYI.
letting y'all know, like, y'all need to eat this for sure tonight.
Yeah, but you have the chicken portobello and everything and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, we've been trying to mix some things with garlic mashed potatoes and stuff.
Awesome.
Girls
Well,
not running with us.
the great thing about this is that they prepared this meal for everyone to enjoy. Sorry for all of those that are at home. I wish we could ship you a plate, but it just can't happen today, man. So we're so excited. And Tajane, you help with the process as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we have a real chef here, and I'm so excited that we can have our winner of our competition. She also, for the Oasis Market, she will be the first person to be able to shop at Oasis Market, man. So let's give a hand for that as well. Yes. All right, well, coming up with our first presentation, we have our honoree coming up really soon with the Civic Leadership Awards. So those who are followers of Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, this is your opportunity to make a donation in her honor. So don't move. We'll be live right here with EduRec TV and the 6th annual fundraiser right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Don't move. We'll be right back.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.
Charles, how you doing, good sir?
My first impressions with State Farm, the culture, the way the people conducted themselves, they were competitive like me, and just to sit down and have a conversation over a cup of coffee, that was the moment I realized that these are the type of people I want to surround myself with. It's great walking in every single day, knowing that you got the backing of such a great, huge insurance company like State Farm. When the unexpected happens, State Farm's going to be there. And customers feel that when they walk through the door.
Absolutely. Chad, good to see you, my brother.
I knew from the beginning that what you put into this opportunity is what you'll get out from it. And that's why we hit the ground running and take care of as many people as possible. You know, every day you have a choice. You know, you can be average or you can be great. The best advice I've been given is, you know, don't make excuses, provide solutions. If you want to own your own business one day, be a pillar in your community, and you want to give back, and when your head hits the pillow at night, you feel like you're doing right by people, being a State Farm agent is a great opportunity.
The community of North Tulsa has been a food desert for far too long, but things have changed. The shops at Peoria will proudly welcome Tulsa's newest grocery store, Oasis Fresh Market. The official grand opening will be May 17th. Make sure to mark your calendars, save the date, and join us at Oasis Fresh Market, located at the shops on Peoria, 1717 North Peoria. Don't miss it.
And welcome back to the 6th annual EduRec Fundraiser Gala, everybody. Let's give a hand for our phenomenal gala. And for all my viewers online, listen, I know that some of you guys had missed our auction and lost out on that bid opportunity, but it's okay, man. You can actually go onto our website and to give at edurectulsa.com. And, of course, all of our donations are tax deductible. And some of the funding, all of the funding, goes towards our programming with EduRec. The funding that goes towards the summer break program, summer break program, and also the spring break program and the after-school program as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, here to present the award for the civic leadership is the Tulsa native and executive director of MetCares. Please welcome the phenomenal Mr. Greg Robinson, everybody. Let's give him a hand. Yep. Yep.
All right. Very good to be with you all tonight, and let's give another round for the best MC in Tulsa, Mr. Ramar Brown. I am just extremely humbled and honored to be here presenting to really, truly, at this point, what is a hero of mine. And as I was talking with my wife-to-be today about not just Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, but the Crutcher family, we were trying to find comparables, and it was extremely difficult. Frankly, I could not find a comparable in human form, I must tell you. And so I'm going to tell you a story about my favorite athlete. His name is Secretariat. He was a racehorse. And in 1973, he was trying to accomplish something called the Triple Crown. It's the greatest accomplishment that a racehorse can achieve, and it had not been accomplished in some 25 years. He won the first race coming from behind. He won the second race coming from behind. And so here he is on his third race, the Belmont Stakes. And this time he starts the race as fast as you could possibly start it. He's first out of the gates, and by the first turn, he's well ahead of everyone else. And as he continues to run, the commentators stop and say, he's running too damn fast. They're going to kill that horse. Now, let me talk to y'all about Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, because as we all know, in September of 2016, she had to begin to run a different type of race, probably a race that she never expected to run, certainly did not want to run. But she's been running it. She came back home to Tulsa from her world-renowned career, her beautiful home in Montgomery, Alabama, and she put her boots on and she got in the streets. She took the murder of her brother, and she made sure that that blood that was spilled would not be in vain, that that blood that was spilled could be used for good, not just for her family, for my family, and for those of us who will come after her. She's run a race to ensure that not just her nieces and nephews have what they need, but all of the kids in North Tulsa have what they need. I've watched this woman walk our streets and go into neighborhoods to just to get out of somebody, just to tell them that they're again. I've watched them stand up to the who's who, to the elected officials, to the governors, to the mayors, to the senators, whoever, to tell them what was right and what for. I've watched this woman lead with humility. I've watched her lead with grace. I've watched her lead with faith. I watch her fight every single day. And I watch her run a race so far ahead of the crowd that most of us are standing there saying, she has to slow down. There's no way she can make it. She's going to kill herself. Well, let me finish this story about Secretariat. See, he finished that race. Not by 7 lengths was he ahead. Not by 10 lengths was he ahead. Not by 15 lengths was he ahead. Not by 18 lengths was he ahead. He finished the race 32 lengths ahead. You don't even need to know what a length is. Just know there was 32 of them. When Secretariat died, they were in awe. They studied his heart. You know what they found out? The doctor said, oh my goodness, this horse has an... It wasn't a surprise to the people who knew Secretariat. Let me tell you something about Dr. Crutcher because I know her. It's not a surprise to me that she can run a race like we can't run it. God builds certain people differently. And so I'm up here to tell you that I'm honored to be beside her, just giving her water when she needs it. I'm honored to be beside her, just giving her a little encouragement when she needs it. Just helping her get to that starting line when she needs it. Just wiping off her brow when she gets a little sweat on there. Because I understand that she's running a race that only she can run. And I'm so thankful to God for her. And so, Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, I love you. I appreciate what you have done for this community, but most of all, I appreciate what you have done for me. See, I'm holding a check up here that no black man in the history of Tulsa has ever received. This is a check that you get back from the city of Tulsa when you earn a certain percentage of the vote in a mayoral election. See, no black man has ever received this check because no black man has ever gotten a high enough percentage to get the check back. But here's the thing, the check don't have my name on it. The check has Joey Crutcher's name on it. The check has Tiffany's name on it because they believed in me that much. I love you, Dr. Crutcher. Thank you.
I asked Greg what he was doing here. I didn't know he was going to present this.
Check.
To Bishop Cooper and First Lady Cooper, just thank you for being you. Thank you for all you've done for my family. I remember standing right here on this stage, funeralizing my oldest brother, Joey Crutcher Jr., who passed away to stage 4 colon cancer, and speaking about his unwavering faith. You know, he fought until his last breath. I remember being here back last year in the middle of a pandemic with my niece Tajane Crutcher, and my mom was here, and we were supporting Tajane, and we're just so grateful for EduRec for providing children with the opportunity to just get engaged in the middle of a pandemic. It's been really, really challenging. And my mom was our biggest cheerleader. She was quiet, but she was our biggest cheerleader. And we lost her January 14th to COVID-19. And it's been difficult. It's been difficult to try to get through each day. I mean, we're going through the motions right now. But I want to thank Charles and Damali and the EduRec organization for this honor. I don't do it for recognition. Again, I came home out of necessity. I came home because I knew that my community needed me more than Montgomery needed me, than my clinic needed me. And I would be remiss if I did not honor my father, Reverend Joey Crutcher, who is my hero, who is a legend in this city. All I've ever seen him do is serve. You all can give it up. Give it up for Reverend Joey Crutcher, who lost his wife of 51 years. 51 years. They spent their 51st anniversary. She was in the hospital in the ICU, and he went and started singing her favorite song, I Really Love the Lord. And I watched that love that he had for her. And after he lost his wife, he was our strength. I heard a voice early one morning. I got up to go get me some water, and I heard a voice coming out of his room, and I thought maybe my dad was going a little crazy. Maybe he thought mom was still next to him. Who was he talking to? And I peeped in, and I started to listen, and my dad was praying for other people, praying for people who had lost their loved ones to COVID-19, who was fighting COVID-19, praying for the people in Houston who was dealing with the storms down there. And I said, this man is so amazing. He's the real racehorse, Greg. You know, I get my strength from him. But I watched my mom take her last breath, but she fought for 30 days. They called us in on Christmas and said that she wouldn't make it through the night. And my mom said, not yet. We're going to fight a little longer. And we went to the hospital. She made it. Her vital signs started to improve. And I touched her and I said, you better fight, lady. I see where you get your fight from. New Year's came, and they said she wouldn't make it through New Year's. They said this virus is just too tough. You know, this virus is like Mike Tyson. And guess what? My mom knocked Mike Tyson out a few more days. And Terrence was dealing with drugs, but in the midst of his struggles, he still decided that I was gonna go to school. The very night he was shot, he went to school. He was intentionally bettering his life through education. And I remember the police officers in the helicopter saying he looked like a bad dude. Someone who's intentionally bettering their life through education, that's not a bad dude. Someone who loved his kids, someone through his struggles who was overcoming adversity, who was singing in church every single Sunday. I watched him exercise that unwavering faith to try to overcome his struggle until he left this earth. And so I have to fight for my brother. I have to fight for my oldest brother. I have to fight for my twin brother, my whole family, because it's all about having that unwavering faith. And so we started the Terrence Crutcher Foundation in his name. In his name, to honor his life, honor his legacy, give back to these kids. And I live by this old gospel song. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. But it goes like this: if I can just help somebody as I travel along the way, then my living won't be in vain. If I could just help one little boy who's struggling with insecurities, one little girl who's lacking confidence, one elderly veteran, if I could just help one somebody as I travel, then my living won't be in vain. You see, I want to leave this world empty, because they say the richest place in the world is the graveyard. So many of us go to our graves with all of our gifts on the inside of us. We don't tap into our God-given potential. I want to leave this world empty. I want to pour into everybody that I can and push purpose out of them. And so I stand here before you accepting this award on behalf of my mother, on behalf of my brother, on behalf of my twin brother, on behalf of my father, on behalf of this community, a community that's been left behind for far too long. And I made a promise on the night that Betty Shelby was acquitted that I would not rest until I transformed systemic racism, not just in this city, but in this country. And so I just want to thank everyone that's here, Counselor Vanessa Hall Harper, who stood by my side when it wasn't popular. I thank you so much and for making the sacrifice to jump on a ballot because we felt that we needed bolder leadership. You did that. I want to thank you. You did that for my family. I just want to thank everyone that's here today, and it's an honor, and I'm truly humbled to accept this award alongside so many other giants in this city doing the same thing and serving. And to the EDUREC organization, you flow with such excellence and such professionalism, and I'm just honored to be in partnership with you all. Thank you so much.
Once again, give a hand for Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, everybody. Give a hand for her. So I wanted to give a little bit of my story and how I got attached to EDUREC. There was a point in time in my life where I was looking to just serve. I just want to help, in our community and be effective and make an impact within our community. And so one of my friends, Chris Walker, he took me to EDUREC. And I got to take a look around in the facility and the building itself, and it was just a phenomenal vision. And I got to give it up to Bishop Cooper and First Lady Cooper as well. Let's give them a hand for such a phenomenal vision. And as I walked in there, I knew in my spirit, I said, this is it. This is where I need to serve. And from there, Charles and Damali gave us the opportunity to create a summer camp. And so we created the Unplugged Summer Camp. And Chris and I, we were camp counselors. We were running to room, making sure that all the kids were good and they were having a good time, and taking them out of their normalcy, out of the normalcy of their daily life, and trying to give them the exposure that they need. And I tell you, EDUREC is doing a phenomenal job behind the scenes. They're great stewards with the money, and they're great stewards with people's hearts and the children's lives. So I love everything that EDUREC is doing. But enough about me. Our next presenter is none other than one of the most familiar faces and brands in the Tulsa area and television as well. If you need a couch, he's the man to call. If you need 1,000 couches, he is the man to call. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our next presenter of the Servant Leader Award, the general manager of Mathis Brothers Furniture, Mr. Brad Wolsner, everybody. Give him a hand.
Hello? 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 Most of the time, most people can hear me, mic or no mic. Can you hear me? Oh, amen. Hey, I'm extremely honored to be here. I'm extremely honored to be amongst you. I have gotten the opportunity to introduce probably the most influential people in my life. Had a little time to think about it. What would I get up here and say? How would I say it? So, throughout this week, I've been and reflecting on it. And as I was praying and reflecting on fairly famous quotes that I've heard other people say came to mind, and they are, you judge a person's character by how they treat somebody that can do nothing for them in return. And there was another one that came to mind that says, the real person is revealed when they think nobody is watching them. And so the person that I get the opportunity to introduce tonight is the absolute epitome of both of those things. Over the years, he's blessed hundreds and hundreds of people with his kindness, with his love, with his generosity, and never once did he expect or think that there was going to ever be anything in return. Over the many years, I've seen him carry himself and act the exact same way no matter what. No matter if there was people watching, no matter if he was in a situation of celebration, whether he was in a situation of extreme duress, or he personally was in a situation of facing failure, he remained the same person, which in turn showed all of us how we should act when we got into those same situations of celebration and duress. You see, I am extremely blessed. I've been extremely blessed. I give God all the glory. But the person that you see standing in front of you today was not the same person just a few years ago. I believe, I know for a fact, without God and without my friend Frank, I truly believe I would not be alive today because of the course that I was on. I'm pretty confident in the fact that I would not still have my wife and the relationship of all my kids. You know, you've at times heard people say, oh, there, you know, that cat over there, that guy over there, that person over there, they were a lifesaver. I'm telling you from my personal life, that's a genuine truth. To introduce to me, I consider it an amazing honor to introduce Frank Field.
Thank you, Brad. I didn't know you were going to do that, and that was a real blessing. Thank you for the kind words. I want to thank Pastor Cooper. Originally meeting him and Charles was how this all happened, how I'm standing here today. And I want to thank Damali and specifically Charles for the friendship and just the things you have done to introduce me to EduRec and give me the opportunity to play a small role in what you're doing. I want to definitely thank my wife, my beautiful wife, Krista, for being here, and for my friends at our table for joining us tonight, and all of you for being here. Mostly I want to thank Jesus Christ, because when I met him in 2008, that's what changed my life. There would have never been an award for me if it wasn't for that. When that happened, I started on a journey to figure out, to read the Bible and find out, what do I do now? And I read, one of the first things I read was John 15, and it had a line in there about being connected to the vine, and it said, apart from me, you can do nothing. And I wanted to know what that meant. I was 44. I felt like I had done a lot of things. So I kept reading. And one of the things that it said was, to be great, you had to be a servant. And that was God's economy. That's what great was. So then I said, what's that? And I read some more. And I ran into where Jesus washed the disciples' feet. And he said, if you just do this, you'll be blessed. And so that's what I tried to do. God changed my heart, and I learned what it was to be a servant. And through some things at Asbury, I want to just thank Asbury. They're were the men that discipled me and helped me and grow. And through that, I ended up getting connected with Charles and Pastor Cooper and some others, including Pastor Michael Todd. Not Michael Todd, Tommy Todd. But all of those men came together. We had an awesome event in Tulsa, and that's one of the ways God worked through my life. But through that, that's how I got introduced. And I know life is all about relationships, and I built some great relationships. But I want to say what I've seen at EduRec, I was given the opportunity to kind of stay involved and help in some ways. And when they told me that this was going to happen, Damali did, I had to start thinking, like, Lord, how did this happen, And I just know that it was through him, and I didn't realize maybe that I was having an impact. I was, but obviously what Jesus did through me came out, and they saw it. And so I give Jesus all the credit for me standing here today. And I'm very grateful, and the things you are doing at EduRec is amazing. You're making a difference in the lives of these children, and the effect that's going to have, the ripple effect, is unmeasured. And I'm grateful to be here tonight, and I'm humbled, and I appreciate you thinking of me and giving me this honor. I wanted to encourage everyone listening to please support and donate to help EduRec. You know, there's ways to give. It's time and resources. Maybe you can't give your time, but you can give your resources. So I would just encourage you to seriously look into it, what they're doing, and support them any way you can. Again, I'm grateful and thankful and humbled for this award, and I appreciate everything God's done in my life and everything he's going to do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, make sure you go onto our website at edurectulsa.com. Find that donation button, which it will populate as soon as you go onto our website, and make sure that you give what you can and abundantly, man. You are sowing into good ground right here with EduRec Tulsa. When we return, we have a special performance from a dance group called Eris, and they are sure to have you on your feet today. So we are live right here with the 6th annual EduRec Fundraiser Gala. We'll be right back with EduRec TV. Stick around. And welcome back to our 6th annual EduRec Fundraiser Gala right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And of course, the lives of our future leaders of this great country we live in are literally in our hands at this very moment. So it's a prime example of what it means to give back and inspire to our youth. But I don't have to say a word. See, the thing about it is we have some EduRec alumni here. And I've watched this young lady grow up from a teenager to a phenomenal young woman. And so I would like to welcome to the stage Matiana Harper. Let's give her a hand, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. Kevin couldn't be here today, so we wrote Edgerek a letter. Dear Edgerek, we would like to thank you for all your love and support you've shown us over these years. Not only did you help us develop our basketball skills, but gave us lasting friendship and memories that we will cherish forever. We have learned that it's not all about basketball through community service. We have become impactful leaders. Edgerek has helped set the foundation for us to continue playing at the collegiate level. In the fall, I will be continuing my academic and basketball career at Southwestern University in Georgetown, Texas. I will be majoring in kinesiology and minoring in business. Kayla Nelson will be continuing her academic and basketball career at Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia, and her major is undecided right now. Majority of sports players has a quote that they go by. Mine is, keep pushing even when the odds are against you. Kaylin's favorite quote, which everyone knows, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Once again, thank you, Ezra, for all you have done for us. 23 and 10 out.
Good job, Matiana. That is my girl. I'm so proud of her, man. So now this next group coming to the stage is a group of young ladies who've utilized Edgerek's dance studio for rehearsals and so much more. And under the direction of Brittany Burkhalter, this is an amazing group of young dancers. So please, Tulsa and surrounding the globe, let's give a hand for Eris. Another phenomenal performance by Tulsa's own, and I love it, man. Let's give a hand one more time for Eris, everybody. Yes, such an amazing routine. So are you guys having a good time? Let's make some noise. Let's let everybody know that we are excited about being here for EduRec today. Man, I'm having such a great time, and we're just going to keep this thing moving along. We're here to present the Servant Heart Award. Man, these are two phenomenal people and people that I look up to that have coached me in life altogether. So everyone, let's welcome Charles and Damali, everybody. Give them a hand.
Hello. Hey, there I am.
Right. I always like to say microphone check. How y'all doing?
Oh, Lord.
Well, unfortunately, Tori Hooks was unable to be here tonight. The reason is our EduRec boys basketball team are in the championship game at 8 o'clock.
Let's go, boys. Let's get it.
EduRec Bears.
Yes.
They hooping. And they hooping. So EduRec, you have to understand about EduRec, Tori Hooks has been our executive of basketball for the entire time we've been having basketball.
Right, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
Tori, I know you probably peeping in. Y'all better win that championship or you should have been here.
We need another trophy, one more trophy.
So what happened after that, Tori texted me, and then he said he couldn't be here. And we said, oh, man, we present this to Chris. Yeah. So we both love Chris so much, we've been fussing. Because
really, I won the argument.
We've been flipping nickels. We've been backstage doing all kind of stuff trying to figure out who, because I wanted to come do this, Chris. I had your back.
No, but Chris is my friend. Chris brought the State Farm Bear to me, so.
Say you anything for a bear, that old State Farm Bear. But anyway, what I would say is Chris, from the first time I met Chris at EduRec, I can remember I walked in, we was having a parents meeting with our kids because he was one of the basketball coaches. Right. And as soon as we met each other, we just walked up, we dapped it up, we started having a good time. We did a tour of EduRec, and I talked about all of the amazing programs and the things that we were doing. And then he started telling me a little bit about himself. And, you know, coming from England and coming to the U.S., he got a little jump shot on him. I'm going to block that shot, but he's a little too tall. But anyway, he just talked about how appreciative he was that way out here in North Tulsa, there was a little jewel out here that he was unaware of. And that's been about 4 years now. And since then, we have locked arms. Every time we have a back-to-school bash, or EduRec Eats, or if anything goes on, Chris is always there. So I appreciate him. I'm so happy that his mom and his dad and his 3 boys are here.
Yes.
His wife couldn't be here, Amber. Amber is my buddy in Kenzie. Yes. They couldn't be here because, again, it's a basketball family, so she probably got 30 points in some game in some state.
Right.
But anyway, Chris, I love you. That's my part. You should have let me do it by myself, but let's see what Damali has to say.
Whatever. He always thinks he's got the gift of gab, okay? But, Chris, I want to say, look, did they cut me off? Okay. Chris, I want to say I really appreciate, though, your energy. Charles and I, people talk about the amount of energy that we have and that we bring to this organization, but we need people just like you. Anytime we call you, you are fired up, break dancing, you ready to get it on, and we love that. Absolutely love that. We love the fact that whenever we're having anything, you're always trying to figure out ways to be able to help our students and to be able to sow seed into them. So for that, I say thank you. We really and 100% appreciate everything that you do in order to support our organization.
Our Servant Heart Award goes to
Chris McThorin.
Give him a hand.
Hey guys, thank you so much. I had no idea that I'll be having a microphone, but for those that know me best, I'm never going to shy away from a beautiful mic and a couple of cameras. So I'm gonna enjoy this real quick. So yeah, cut a long story short, I figured I'd take this opportunity to just share a little bit about my why and a little bit about my background. So back in around 2000 time, got a phone call from my brother, Andy, who was out here going to Oral Roberts University, and he said, hey, Chris, you need to come out here. You need to check out the sports. And I said, why? He said, they actually have people called cheerleaders that cheer you on, and people actually come and watch you play basketball. I was like, look, I'm in. So literally, no joke, I got down on my knees and I prayed. And I said, hey, God, if there's any way, my man, you can make me a really good basketball player, when I get pro and I get really, really good, I got you. I'll tell everyone about you. So that, seriously, that was my agreement that I thought that I had. So anyway, jumped on a plane. Thanks to my beautiful parents over there. They put the money together to put me on the plane in the first place. So thank you, Mom and Dad. And I came to the beautiful United States of America. Well, cut a long story short, it was just beginning. And you know what? It wasn't easy, but I had a lot of help along the way, and that's what I want to share with you guys. I had a beautiful American host family, the Lazarskis, thanks guys, stepped in, took me under their roof, and treated me like one of those kids, okay? And then someone stepped forward, and to this day, I still don't really know who it is. They wrote a check for me for 2 years to go to school out here. I mean, that's amazing, just amazing. And they're a big reason why I'm standing here right now. So I went through high school, and then I said, you know what, I'm just going to take the first full ride I can get to college. Now, I could have gone to the big leagues. I I couldn't have. But. So I took the first full ride to a little itty-bitty school, Bacone, in Muskogee, and somewhere along the line, I was like, you know what, maybe this isn't all just about basketball. I've got an opportunity here to get an education. And I'm not paying for it. I'm on a scholarship. And I was like, maybe I should maximize on this. So kind of quit playing games, not basketball, but just kind of messing around my freshman year and started to take things more serious. Knuckled down 4 years later. God blessed me with a degree in business administration, okay? So around that time, I met my beautiful wife, and Amber, and she was absolutely amazing, but life wasn't easy. I was from England, and legally, I could not work in America. So, I got my hustle on, did a little DJing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the bride and the groom. So I got a little hustle, but don't tell the IRS or the immigration, okay? So then I had to find a job. Guys, it was really hard finding a job. I mean, no one would hire me because I didn't have a visa. Nearly gave up. I could not find a job. And all of a sudden, the car business actually gave me an opportunity to sell cars. It was amazing. I had no idea what I was doing, but you got to fake it till you make it sometimes in life, right? So I got in there, did my very best. 3 months later, after selling cars, I got a promotion all the way to the top in F&I, doing finance. Now, I had no idea what I was doing, but you know what? God is good, right? Hey, I kept going on that wave. And until that point, it wasn't easy. There was food stamps, there was government cheese, and even though it tasted good, it kind of sucked a little bit, And, we struggled through, but we pushed through. We never gave up. We always had a positive attitude no matter how hard life got. Me and my wife stuck together. We had Mackenzie, my daughter at the time. We was in a one-bedroom apartment, and we kept pushing through. So got that promotion into finance, did really, really well for 5 years, and for some reason, along the way, I kind of lost sight of what the goal was, and I thought the goal was all about trying to turn, 15 cents into $2. And that wasn't the reality, okay? Wasn't quite happy, and I realized it's not all about the money. So cut a long story short, I walked away from the car business, and God gave me an opportunity to open my own insurance business. The only issue is I had to start again from scratch. So I went back on government cheese, back on food stamps, all right? That was only for a short period of time until we went ahead and we just put our heads together, me and my wife, and really got this business going. But what it taught me throughout that whole process is, number one, there's people there to help you along the way, okay? Number two, it's not always about the Benjamins, believe it or not, okay? It's about the opportunity to have a good opportunity that can free up the most precious, important thing out there that we can never get back, and that's time. It's the time. And the question we've got to ask ourselves is, what are we doing with that time? So I started my insurance business. Now I've got more time to do things, to plug back into my community, to help people. And that's when I met Mr. Tory Hooks himself. Man, that guy Tory Hooks, if you're watching, Tory, man, I love you, my brother. straight up, as one may say. Tory Hooks for EduRec, great guy. So he gave me an opportunity to come and coach with him on the EduRec program, and I was like, wow, that's when it really resonated home, just seeing these kids, seeing the joy in these kids' life. And you know what? They didn't want a free backpack. They didn't want a free pair of shoes. They just wanted someone to invest some time and some genuine love into them. And that's what I saw. And after that, I was definitely sold. I was sold. So did some work there, and cut a long story short, ever since then, any opportunity I can have just to help or give back with my time or with a little bit of support here and there, thanks to everything that God has done for me, that's all I'm going to keep doing, is trying to pay it forward. So thank you to EduRec. Thank you for all the supporters. Thank you for all that are helping out here. And all praise to God. Thank you so much.
Everybody, congratulations to my guy. Oh yeah, that's his son right there. Oh yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, man. So, of course, this has been a night of excellence. So let's keep this excellence going, man. Don't forget to go to edurectulsa.com and make sure you go onto that link and donate, man. See, this is good ground. You've heard testimony after testimony of the great things and the way that once you walk into the doors of EduRec, man, it changes your life. And, of course, it speaks to you, man. So no donation is too big or too small at all. So whatever speaks to you, hey, give, all right? Just remember that all donations are tax deductible, and they go directly to the children's scholarshiping, supplementing finances for youth to attend EduRec programs such as the spring break camp, also the summer camp and the after-school program. And of course, man, we have so many great awards that we gave to so many great people, like
continue the theme of honoring great, amazing.
It was a
people
coincidence
tonight,
I ran into you
for
at
the Community Changer Award.